and welcome for the one final time on the Super Sunday in the league phases. It's going to be Azaiba 11 versus Ruwi Rangers. Match number 28, the final league game of the SkyExchange.net presents fan code Oman D10. We are coming to you live from the Oman Cricket Academy, and these pictures coming into your living rooms courtesy the ITW Production Prod G. We've enjoyed bringing you in association and collaboration with Oman Cricket. It's been a wonderful experience, and for the one final time in the league stages, to know what happens in the toss between Azaiba and Ruwi, it's over to Shoaib Ahmed.
Good evening and welcome to the toss ceremony. It's for the last game of the league round, and we've got the two captains with me. For Ruwi Rangers, it's Wasim. Right in the center is the umpire Mujahid, and to my left is the captain for Azaiba 11. It is Jasim. He's from the home side, Azaiba 11, and he's got the coin. He's going to flip it. Khanjar is the call. Khanjar it is. So Wasim, you've won the toss. Hi, what do you want to do and why?
We're going to bowl first. I guess even yesterday we bowled first and it's going good with the team. I'm going to continue with the same momentum. I'm going to bowl first.
Ruwi Rangers have done well. They've already qualified. So what is the mood right now in the squad?
Yeah, we've qualified. We have played good cricket till now. So we just want to continue with that. Don't want to take any match easy, even though it's the last league match. Want to win this and continue to the top 4 and probably to the finals.
Any changes to the winning side?
Yeah, there are quite a few changes. I kind of rested all the seniors, and the lads who have not got chances are getting chances for this match.
All right, good. All the best and give us a good game.
Thank you.
Jasim, टॉस हार गए लेकिन जीतते तो क्या करना चाहते आप?
अब लोग तो अगर जीतते भी बैटिंग करते, क्योंकि पिछले 4-5 मैचों में हम लोगों ने यानी 100 और 110 ऐसे स्कोर हम डिफेंड कर सकते हैं. हमारे पास इतने बॉलर हैं कि हम लोग यानी 100-110 ऐसा डिफेंड कर सकते हैं आराम से. हम बैटिंग ही करते हैं.
चलिए, D20 में अज़ैबा 11 का परफॉर्मेंस उतना अच्छा नहीं था, लेकिन D10 में काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस रहा है. तो क्या बदला है टीम में?
टीम में कुछ नहीं बदला है. टीम बस वही है. बस नया टीम था, इसलिए अभी थोड़ा उसी मोमेंट में थोड़ा टाइम लगा आने में, इसलिए.
टीम में कोई चेंजेस है?
नहीं, कोई चेंजेस नहीं है.
चलिए, all the best, do well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right, so the news is that Ruwi Rangers have won the toss and elected to bowl first.
Table toppers in the league stages, Ruwi Rangers have decided to rest a few players and give the bench strength a chance. Winning the toss, selecting to bowl first this evening, giving me company in the com box, Ashok Purohit.
Very good evening, Mikhail. They would like to keep the momentum. Ruwi Rangers had a similar flip of the coin in their favor last evening. They bowled and they won the match. So they would like to keep the momentum. Umpires Mujahid and Bala Subramaniam. Let's have a look at the teams. Azaiba 11, Akmal Shehzad, Arslan Bashir, the man in form, Asif Al-Balushi, Haytham Bahar, Imran Mohammad, Jasim Ilahi, Mohammad Asgar, Rao Wakar, Sagir Ahmed, Sami Wahid, Usman Haider.
And for the Ruwi Rangers, the experience has taken the back seat. The youth gets a chance. Aditya Girish, Arif Al-Balashi, Hanan Riznan, he's batted well. Imran Alam, Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, the all-rounder. Khalid Kale, oh what a player he is. Mohammad Usmani, Mohammad Rafi, the left-arm pacer. Mohit Patel, Mujibur Ali and Wasim Ali, the captain. Stand-in captain for Ruwi Rangers. We're all set for the final league game. It's Azaiba 11 who will be walking out to bat. Arslan Bashir, watch out for him. He's been the informed batter for them. They're at number 6 rather, in the points table. It'll take a big ask to get there.
Yes, it looks to be a difficult proposition for Azaiba 11 to make it into the top 4, but there's always hope, and that would come into play today. They would look for quick, big victory margin to keep their hopes alive, but it's going to be a difficult proposition. Arslan Bashir, the man in form, played a big role in many victories in the ongoing D10 League. 259 runs, one of the leading scorers in the D10 format. In fact, he is the highest scorer with a strike rate of 186.
The reason why Azaiba 11 find themselves in the situation is courtesy his bat. Arsalan Bashir from the middle order has now been promoted to the top order. Mohammad Rafi will share the white ball honours. Rao Wakar Ahmad, another very fine batter for them. Up front, a strike rate of 155. 4 sixes for him. We can see Mohammad Rafi in the background there, just warming up. We're all set for ball 1. Play has been signalled.
A good ball to start with. That's a dream delivery for a left-arm pacer. Beats the in-form batter. Arsalan Bashir nowhere in the line of the ball.
We'll take a look at the field and offer as well. Everyone inside the circle on the offside. You have a long on and deep mid-wicket in place for Arsalan Bashir.
This time again a good ball, but it's been nudged for a single. Mohammad Rafi started very well. Rao Waka to take the strike, to face the first ball of the match. There's a strike rate of 155 so far. A good batting pair, Wakar and Arsalan.
Shy the stumps, not really, but this is very good bowling here by Rafi. He's getting that ball at an angle to move. He's generating pace and making good use of that shine. You could just see it coming into the right-handed batter. A clean collect and a shy at the stumps would have just made life difficult for the non-striker there. Rao Iftikhar Ahmad, beg your pardon, Arsalan.
Mohammad Rafi keeping it tight. Ruwi Rangers toppers at this stage. A much better ball again. Once again, a quick single there. Khalid Kale fails to pick up in a single motion. Gentle nudge towards point. Khalid came down sweeping but failed to pick up the ball. 2 for no loss. Rafi not giving much of a room for the batters. Arsalan Bashir would be looking for a big hit here. 4 balls, they've been kept quiet. This time wide, and it's been slashed towards the backward point boundary.
It was in the air for a while, but it was in the gap and over the infield as well. Arsalan Bashir is the danger man as far as Ruwi Rangers are concerned. This was short and wide. All he does is just chips it in the gap, and it was 4 the moment it got the blade of the bat.
Much needed boundary to release the pressure after 4 tight balls.
Oh yes, it's hard to find consistency in line and length in the T10 format because the batter is almost shuffling and playing around with the crease, that you'll always create some kind of a doubt for the bowler. Once again tries to slash that straight to the field at point. So fine over here by Rafi, but for that 4 of his 5th delivery, 1 over gone, it's 6 for no loss.
Mohit Patel being brought into the attack. So there's spin on the other end. Left arm orthodox spinner. Picked up 4 wickets at a very good economy of 5.89. Missed 1 match. So in the 6 matches he has not been picking wickets, but he has been very economical.
Oh yes, he's bowled some quicker left-arm orthodox deliveries and made life difficult for the batters. This time flatter, quicker, going with the arm. They'll take a single. Wakar's playing second fiddle at the moment. Arsalan is the batter who will be looking for the big hits. Power play still in position. There is a fielder at deep square leg and at long on. Rest of the fielders protecting the 30-yard circle. But on the leg side, you have a short fine leg and a short mid-wicket. The rest on the ropes. Oh, he's picked that up. He's connected it well. And that'll go the distance too. Picked it up on the full. Arsalan is the danger man, as I pointed out before. He's batting in a zone and he is looking very good as well.
Absolutely terrific shot. And this is one of the reasons why Wakar did well to change the strike. And this time he goes for a big one. This is absolutely clean hitting from Arsalan Bashir. Much better delivery from Mohit. Keeps the man in form on check. A dot ball after conceding 7 of the 2 balls.
In the D20s, Azaiba had a forgetful outing. But this time they've given a very good account of themselves. Tossed up, again driven, but he misses that completely. Just trying to overhit that one, Arsalan. Yes, he is in the zone. Yes, he's striking it well. Sometimes you need to control your shot making.
That's smart bowling from Mohit. The ball dipped and Arsalan missed. This time he connects it. He connects it very well, and that's a huge 6.
And that's Musa there.
Yes.
From the housekeeping of Oman Cricket Academy. But what a shot. That dugout is cheering because they know their informed batter is once again striking the ball really well.
Yes, indeed. After 2 dot balls, this time he gets it in this arc and it's smashed. What a good hitting from Arsalan Bashir. You see Musa running to pick up the ball.
Plays it off the back foot in the gap. It's the placement. The ball is running away to the boundary. Does it have even enough legs? Very good fielding effort there. Will keep it to 2. For a while it looked like the ball will win the race. Very, very costly over here, this one. 15 coming off it. After 2 overs, it's 21 for no loss.
Local Omani fans coming to enjoy a game of cricket. This is very heartening to see Omanis coming to watch cricket. And this is what the idea of D10, the idea of cricket being played in the evenings under lights. This has been something what Oman Cricket has focused on. Getting Omanis into the game, attracting them to play the game, pick up the game. You have some more fans having a good laugh after seeing them on a larger screen.
Oh yes, camera does that to you. And when you spot it, you cannot control your laughter or smile. But yes, the sporting culture in Oman is now opening up to newer sports, particularly cricket being embraced by a different demographic, which is very nice. Oh, he goes big. He goes over the bowler's head. One bounce into the ropes. So after Arsalan, it's time for Wakar as well to play his shots in the middle. And Azaiba 11 know if they have to win with a very big margin to qualify into the top 4.
Realizing it, that it was in his zone, hits it very smartly. That's a very good hit from Wakar. Taking cue from his senior partner Arsalan. This time once again, and he has connected very well, and it's a straight 6.
It's the length that is causing problems here for Mohammad Rafi. He is not able to settle to a good length. He's bowling it full, bowling it in the zone for the batters to just go out there and go through with that shot of theirs. If Arsalan was batting like a dream, Waqar has joined the party as well. Pitched up in the slot, and all he had to do was just extend those arms of his to play that over long off for another mighty 6. Azaiba 11 are turning it on in the middle in this last league game of theirs in their quest to qualify into the Super 4s.
That's handsome hitting from Waqar. Both the shots looked impressive. Got the desired results. This time again going for a big hit. Doesn't connect it. A single. Fielder at the mid-wicket comes. So there's some normalcy after 2 boundaries. One a 4, another a maximum. 11 runs conceded off the first 3 balls from Rafi.
It's been a very good start for Azaiba 11. Flying start would be an apt description over here. 32 in the third. Oh, he's picked that up effortlessly. How beautifully he swiveled in the crease and just placed that over the square leg region. There's smiles and cheers. That's because Arsalan Bashir, since the time he's begun playing in the D10, has dished out some of the most attractive 6s and strokes in the middle.
That's what confidence does when you're in the form. What a wonderful hit. A slight swivel and that's dispatched into the stands. This is absolutely superb hitting from Arsalan Bashir. He's been the man in form, high on confidence, and the ball went high up into the galleries.
And it's time for leather hunt. We've seen it so often happen at the Oman Cricket Academy. The ball just disappears and plays hide and seek with the spectators, with the players. Problems plenty here for stand-in skipper Wasim Ali. He's conceded way too many for comfort at the moment. And Arsalan Bashir, what a hit. By far the best of the evening. It was the manner in which he just picked it up and effortlessly stroked it into the stands.
Yes, because he is high on confidence. He is in the form. And this is the one which goes the distance and into the vacant seats.
As Shoaib points out, easily he can be labelled as the find of the tournament as well.
Spot on. You have Majid on the left of the screen, Oman Cricket.
This time over mid-on, but there was long on place, so they'll settle for a single. The bat turning in the hand, and he's just rehearsing that shot of his, saying I need to get it more straighter and with firm hands.
Yeah, the intent was there to go for another hit. Didn't get a good connect, but still a single. Runs trickling and coming in at a good speed. This time it's Waqar's turn. Has he cleared it? No, and this is a very good catch. So Waqar has to depart. A very good catch in the deep. Going for a big hit. Rafi finally meets with some success after being pummeled out of the ground.
Oh yes, I failed to understand the plan this time around. They'd got the runs in this over. They were the fielder deployed for the miss hit, and it has worked as well. Waqar departs, scoring 13 of 7. Hanan with that catch. It's 39 for 1 after 3.
Wasim Ali bringing himself into the attack. He is the stand-in skipper for Ruwi Rangers, the league toppers. They're high on confidence. Left-arm orthodox spinner picked up 3 wickets at an economy of 10.86. Not been impressive in the D10 format. He's a youngster, another promising youngster in the Oman ranks.
Oh yes, Ashok, this format has pretty much brought a little bit of a surprise element to all the batters and bowlers. How to approach, how to adapt, how to adjust. It's been a great learning curve for all the players from all the teams in this format. First time ever the T10 concept introduced in Oman cricket, and the D10 has clearly been a win for the players. Bowls it down leg. The problem with Wasim in this tournament is that he's not been the bowler he was in the D20.
Quite true. I was having a chat with Abhishek, the director of operations, and he did tell that the idea was conceived to give them much of a chance to adapt to the new format. Once again, Wayward gets a single. This is Wayward bowling from Wasim Ali, missing the line completely. A leg bye signaled by umpire Bala. So Mikhail, this is the idea which has been conceived by the organizers of Oman Cricket to provide them the new impetus, to provide them the platform to play the shortest format. And they have succeeded to a large extent. They found new players like Arslan Bashir. Akmal Shehzad is a new batter. He has not been good in forms, just having a run rate of 120.
Just coming back to your point of Oman cricket, giving the kind of platform exposure, changing trends call for newer plans and strategies. You've got to embrace them with time, and this is a very fine move by Oman cricket as well, just to introduce them to a concept which has become a hit in world cricket.
Absolutely. This is once again a wide, and it's gone to the boundary. This is bad bowling from Wasim Ali.
Oh yes, this is very casual, and looks like he may have got some willow on it as well. Just waiting for some confirmation there. The umpire believes he must have got a little bit of the willow on that. Arsanan will not be complaining. He'll say thank you very much as far as you added to the total and my individual score as well.
Quite true. This is a much better line. Arslan picks up a single, keeps the scoreboard moving. This is very important. 47 for 1. Azaiba 11 looking for a big score here. They've got a good start. This is a very short ball. Lucky that it's not been dispatched. Akmal Shehzad plays it straight.
A little tentative there, Akmal. He's not had a great run in the Oman D10, but he's a very dangerous batter. I saw him in the D20. In one of the innings, he completely decimated the opposition. So it's been a mixed over here for Wasim. Plays it down the leg this time. Fielder was inside the circle. One bounce into the boundary ropes. Very, very poor bowling by Wasim, the stand-in skipper. And the 50 is also up in the fourth over. 4 overs gone. It's 52 for 1.
Those are shy fans having a smile, watching an intense action battle between the bat and ball. We have a bowling change. Jiten Kumar Ramanandi being brought into the attack. Left arm medium fast has picked up 7 wickets at a good economy of 9.90. Arslan going strong. The informed batter. He's been in terrific form. Has been possibly the find of the tournament in the D10 League after the end of the league stages. 7 matches each teams have played. 35 of just 15. Azaiba 11, 52 for 1 after 4 overs.
What a fine start here by Azaiba. They're happy batting first. They want to put the runs on the board. He's not playing today, Nasim Khushi. Wicket-keeper captain Ruwi Rangers, oh, that's been chipped up. It'll fall in no man's land. They'll steal a single towards the mid-wicket region. Ruwi Rangers resting many of their senior players today. The bench strength is being tested here for Ruwi Rangers. Great opportunity for Azaiba XI to capitalize on the inexperience in the ranks of Ruwi Rangers.
Quite true. Ruwi Rangers doing the right thing to rest the batters ahead of the tougher battles in the Super 4. They would be eyeing a berth in the final. Good change of pace from Jiten Kumar. Forces the batsman to play straight. Two balls, 2 runs.
He's made quite an impression, Jiten Kumar, in the shorter formats. This time it's been slashed towards the backward point region. It'll be cut off. Oh, that's a little bit of a misfield, and then steal a second run as well. You need to be very sharp in the outfield because the batters will always be eyeing the second run.
Yes, a bit of a fumble. And the batters steal the second run.
Just like the way he comes in, sometimes I feel he hides the ball towards the end while disguising it. And that's the off-cutter that we are talking about. At the very end, he covers it with his other hand. Oh, that's been picked up from outside off and played towards the mid-wicket region. Nice fielding effort there. Diving stop. 2 fielders were converging on that. They'll keep it to 1. This is good cricket here by Ruwi Rangers.
Absolutely very good attempt by Mujibur. This was a boundary in the offing, but a very good save. Had hit it hard. It almost bisected the 2 players, but that's a good dive in the end to save 2 more runs.
Just taking the pace off it. Each time pace has been taken off the ball. Hitting has been very difficult. Another very impressive start here by Jiten Kumar. He's made it a habit to come and stifle the run flow.
Yes, indeed. He has been very economical and picked up wickets at regular intervals. This time the ball had a bit of a movement in the air.
A single to end the over. It's been an impressive 1-6 coming off it. 5 gone at the halfway stage. Azaiba 11, 58 for 1.
Arslan Bashir dominating the batting, not out on 37. Rao Wakar, the only wicket to fall. Caught Hanan of Rafi. 13 of 7 balls. Akmal Shahzad giving Arslan Bashir company at 6.
Well, for Ruwi Rangers, the bowlers, 5 bowlers have been used. In fact, Mujibur is the 5th bowler who will be starting the proceedings. Only 1 wicket from Mohammad Rafi.
Change in bowling, and we have a change in the com box. Sorry to be late. Good evening, Shoaib.
Well, thank you, and good evening to you, Ashok. Thank you so much. It's Azaiba 11 versus Ruwi Rangers, last game of the league round. And Arsalan is continuing the form that he was in right from the first game. He's been consistently running and consistently scoring for Azaiba 11.
His onslaught has been wonderful. He's taken out the bowlers, sent them on a leather hunt, and this time he goes again big. Has he connected it well, but it's straight into the hands of the fielder. That's the end of a cameo 19 ball 38. Akmal departs.
Akmal is the man who's going back. A good catch from Hanan. Mujibur gets his first wicket. And that will be a big one again. Akmal not performing with the bat. He was given an extended run from Azaiba 11. But he fails to perform yet again. 6 of 6. Azaiba 11 are 59 for 2.
Arslan Bashir takes the strike, and this time he goes high in the sky. The ball is in the air. Would he be caught? Yes, that's a great catch from Mohit. That sees the back of Arslan Bashir, the man in form. What a catch. One of the best catches we have seen in the tournament.
Well,
and it needed a big catch like this, a wonderful catch like this from Mohit to see the back of the man in form, Arslan Bashir. Doesn't get to the pitch of the ball, hits it high up in the sky, and a very well judged catch. What a catch, running backwards. This is absolutely stunning catch.
well, you said one of the best. For me, this is the best catch that we have seen in fan code Oman D10, and it was needed to see the back, as you rightly mentioned, of Arslan Bashir. He's walking back after scoring 38 of 20. Azaiba 11 are losing track here, 59 for 3.
Haitham Bahar on the new batter, Mujibur, on the verge of a hat-trick. 2 wickets of 2 successive balls. And it needed a stunner of Mohit to see the back of Arslan Bashir. You really needed an extraordinary catch to end the innings of an extraordinary player in this tournament, Arslan Bashir.
Mohammad Asghar Safi Sheikh will be the batsman facing that hat-trick ball, will be a wide. So the hat-trick is still alive. He still got that opportunity. What a great day for Mujibur. He's been given a chance today. He's been brought into the playing 11 and he's had such success. This is the first one to be out. Akmal Shehzad caught at extra cover. And Arslan Bashir, the big wicket, the prize wicket. What a good catch. Big appeal, looks close, will be given. That's the hat-trick for Mujibur. Well, he's come out to perform and he's done exactly that. Who would have thought Mujibur, who's been given a chance because the key players have been rested, has come out and put out a show. He's put out a statement that you have been missing a key bowler. This is the man, Mujibur, strikes thrice in 3 consecutive deliveries and gets a hat-trick for himself.
The third hat-trick of the tournament. He has grabbed the opportunity with both hands. This is looking very straight. A very easy decision for umpire Balasubramaniam. So 3 wickets of 3 balls. What a innings from bowling performance. Beg your pardon. Bowling performance from Mujibur Rahman.
Sixty for 4. A hat-trick already in this edition of fan code Oman D10. I think it was Sanat Ibrahim who's got a hat-trick, and now it's this man Mujibur. Can he make 4 in 4? Rafiullah also getting a hat-trick, I was just told. So this is the third hat-trick in this edition. That's how impactful bowlers have been. Oh, that's an edge. Takes the edge and will go towards the short third man for a single. So a brilliant over in progress from Mujibur.
Absolutely. What a wonderful bowling performance from this is the 3 wickets to fall. The first one out in the deep, caught by Hanan. And this is the catch of the tournament so far. Mohit going behind and taking a stunner. And this is the third one. Haitham misses. Mujibur bowls a wide ball. So 2 wides. This is the hat-trick ball of Mujibur. Wraps him on the pad, and that's a very good decision. What a wonderful bowling performance from Mujibur.
Impact right in the first game, in the first over. What a dream start. Comes around the wicket. Quick single taken. And they'll settle for a single. 6 overs completed. Azaiba 11 are 63 for 4.
There you see Sanut Ibrahim, the skipper of Ruwi Rangers, taking a break, enjoying with his family members. He would be hoping that the winning momentum continues. The boys have excelled. You've seen Mujibur performing, picking up a hat-trick, and there's another debutant. This one goes cross hit from Haytham. Mohit there, the fielder, just a single.
Another new bowler being brought into the attack. So Ruwi Rangers, since they have already qualified, are giving a chance to their bench strength. They're testing it. And the bench strength is coming and doing wonders. Who would have thought a bowler who's given a chance just because the key players are rested will come out and take a hat-trick in the very first over. Arif will be trying to take a leaf from that Mujibur over.
Arif Al-Bulushi, this is straying down the leg side. Very easy decision for umpire Mujid to call it a wide. It's very nice to see some of the local players coming in the team and performing. You had few in other teams, and Arif is another example where you have the Omanis picking up the game and performing.
Yes, if I'm not wrong, Azaiba 11 also has a few players who are Omani cricketers, and that's such a great sight for us as cricket lovers, where locals are coming in and playing for the domestic side. Meanwhile, another edge. The runs coming through edges at the moment. This time it's Usman. He gets the edge and takes 4 runs.
Yes, that was a lucky edge, but got them the maximum, a boundary. Arif Al-Balushi. And we have local Omani fans to appreciate Omani cricketers in the D10 format. This time it's a full toss. Goes for a cross bat straight to Rafi. Just a single.
.3 overs, 70. The score is good for Azaiba. It's not bad. It's the wickets column that is a concern. They've lost 4 top order batsmen. They still have another 3.3 overs left. And somebody needs to capitalize on those 21 deliveries.
This time Haytham Bar misses a full toss. Haytham, like Arif, is also from Oman, an Omani cricketer. Has shown tremendous potential, particularly with his bowling. He has bowled some excellent bowling in the death. The player who can be proud of his performance so far.
Well, that's a good ball. That's a very good ball. A Yorker length delivery. Will only get a single. Oh, that's another beamer. That will be a no ball, will be a free hit, and also a warning for Arif. Just a little bit overwhelmed by the situation. Arif trying to overcompensate, extract some extra pace, and in turn has bowled a beamer. That's not a great ball.
Yeah, till this ball he was doing well, but this time he misses the line. A no ball and a free hit. Azaiba 11 77 for 4 would be looking to capitalize on this free hit. Pressure on Arif, already conceded 14 of the 5 balls. This time goes and it's straight to the fielder, catches it, but he remains there. It's a free hit, so no damage done. A single taken.
End of the over. With that, 7 overs gone. 78 for 4.
Mujibur back into the attack. This is a nice looking shot, racing to the point boundary. What a wonderful hit. 4 runs for Haitham.
A very good shot. Good start to this over. Mujibur was very impressive in the first over, but in the second over, the first ball itself has been taken to the cleaners. That was well guided in the gap. Well placed as well. And the result is 4 more.
This time he goes straight and it beats the fielder. Another boundary. So 2 successive 4s. Haitham showing the intent to score quick runs, and he's taken on the bowler. 2 successive boundaries of Mujibur. This one full length, gets it in the slot, and he dispatches it straight to the side screen. Mujibur under pressure. This time a better delivery, but a single taken. They're looking for the second, but wisely sent back. That's a good throw. Mujibur does well at the non-striker end not to concede an overthrow. Usman batting on 7. Haitham has raced to 17 after 2 successive boundaries.
Slower delivery this time from Mujibur. That's much better. That's a sign of a champion bowler.
Yes.
Knows how to come back.
Hit and a miss. So 2 successive boundaries followed by 2 good balls. This one a slower ball, change of pace, and the batsman beaten there.
I don't know why he's coming around the wicket. I think that angle over the wicket is much more lethal. This is just feeding in the slot.
This time he goes again, but there's a fielder at the boundary. Just a single. Haitham has shown some good intent going for his shots. Wasim Ali restricting it to single.
So he's coming around the wicket, which I think is not the right way to go about it. He was looking a lot lethal and a lot more impactful coming over the wicket. Again, straying down the leg side will be called a wide.
Yes, he's coming up with a mixed bag. Some good balls, some good deliveries, and some being straying down the leg side. Mujibur, this time it gets it in the top edge, and that's racing to the boundary. Another boundary, so a very expensive over for Mujibur. Already 3 boundaries have been hit. 93 for Bore after the completion of 8 overs. Arslan Bashir, the man in form, got out for 38 of 20. Rao Wakar, Akmal Shehzad, Mohammad Askar couldn't do much. Haitham Bahar playing a good innings, unbeaten at 20. Giving him company is Usman Haider, not out on 8. We have fans from a section of society, Omanis, expats, Indians, Pakistanis, everyone here in the crowd. This time he has swept it. Mohit Patel in the deep doing a good work, restricting them. (94 for 4). The 9th over in progress. Jiten Kumar back into the attack to complete his spell.
Ramanandi, Jiten Kumar, again one of the key players for Ruwi Rangers, has been bowling well. That slashed outside off will only be a single. He's bowled well, just given away 8 runs before this. That single will make it 9. 95 for 4 Azaiba in 8.2 overs. Can they get to 110?
Yeah, they should be looking for anything between 110 to 115. Jiten Kumar has kept it tight. He's not given runs in plenty. This time a slow ball. Haitham misses it. Hits the pad. Trickles down to covers for a single.
Well, we would have expected Azaiba 11 to actually score heavily in the last few overs, but they've been kept on the back foot. Ruwi Rangers have been bowling well, and they're only dealing in singles at the moment.
That won't trouble Ruwi Rangers. They would be happy to concede singles. What they would be worried would be some boundaries or sixes. Due factor coming into the play. You can see the fielders mentioning about it. Here's Jiten Kumar rubbing the ball out with his shirt. This time a better ball, but he has connected it very well. And it's gone straight to the fielder on the ropes. Got the elevation, not the distance, and Mohit picks up a very good catch.
Yes, that was high up in the air for a long time, and Jiten Kumar Ramanandi gets the wicket. Azaiba 11 lose their 5th. He wanted to go for a big hit. Played it but could not middle it. And an easy catch in the end for the fielder there. I think it's Mohit who's taken that catch, who doesn't drop many. Usman Haider out after scoring 12 of 10. Azaiba 11, 97 for 5.
Batsman in, quick please.
Jasim Ilai, the new batter. And this is a very nice ball from Jitendra Kumar Ramanandi. After picking up the wicket, bowls a dot ball. End of over 9, 97 for 5.
मोहित बाहर आ जा और मोहित और मोहित और बस बस बड़ा गैप हो गया मोहित ऐसे आ जा थोड़ा.
So it's selfie time at Oman Cricket Academy. Down the leg side, Wasim to Jasim.
शाबाश
Has he given it a wide? No, some part of the leg was involved. Meanwhile, a full toss and a single taken.
Yes, Wasim Ali
वसीम
coming in to bowl the last over. Conceded just a single of the two balls. This time going for a big while he misses it completely. Good take by keeper Usmani.
Usmani, originally from Mumbai, India.
This time he dances down the pitch, hits it high. Does he get the distance? No, it's a drop and those are 6 runs. That was an easy catch. What a costly miss. 6 runs conceded, what would have been a straightforward catch. That's a huge hit. Got it in the slot. Got the elevation. The ball was up in the air for a long time. It was an easy catch, but was dropped and it rolled over the ropes for a 6. This time again he goes for a big hit. Doesn't connect it well. Down the ground. Just a single. Wants a second one. There's a chance of a run out there. Sent back. Wasim Ali, the bowler. A full toss and it's been hammered. It's straight into the hands, but it's been dropped. This time Mohit, the culprit, and there's a chance of a run out. A very easy run out, and that would end the innings for Azaiba 11. 105 for 5 at the end of 10 overs.
Oh yes, in the end, Azaiba 11 just couldn't take off, and they managed a decent score of 105. But of course, against Ruwi Rangers, this total can be considered below par. The batting power that they have, it's not about how, but when and how soon can Ruwi Rangers chase this total down. So that's the batting card for Azaiba 11. Top scorer Arslan Bashir yet again, 38 of 20. A vital important contribution from Haitham Bahar, 27 of 13. And 12 of 10 for Usman Haider. 8 extras, 105 is what Azaiba could manage.
Mohammad Rafi, Jitendra Kumar Ramanandi picking up wickets, but it's Mujibur Ali who picked up a hat-trick. 3 for 20 in his 2 overs. Arif Al-Balushi went for 14. Wasim Ali went for 20 in his 2 over spell. Rafi 1 for 24. Mohit Patel wicketless for 15. 105 for 6. Ruwi Rangers would be chasing 106 for another victory to keep their winning momentum. Started off well for Arslan Bashir. Got the runs. A nice looking shot there. Out in the deep. And this time Azaiba 11 batter again goes for a big one. Runs came thick and fast. Good shots of Mohammad Rafi's bowling. And then another one pulled into the stands. This time again straight down the ground. There were some absolutely stunning shots, but this was the dismissal of Waqar, who went for a short penalty. And inside out edge straight to the batter. Fielder there, out. Another one, another catch taken. A good catch, one of the best catches of the tournament. A leg before, and that's the hat-trick ball. This time lucky edges coming off the batter Usman. A big hit from Haitham. Runs continued, and then there was a catch by Mohit Patel in the deep. Some good hitting, but catches were dropped in the deep. Mohit picked up one, and that's the last ball run out. A easy run out to end the innings for 105 for 6. Ruwi Rangers would need 106 to win and keep the winning momentum. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll see Ruwi Rangers how they chase 106 runs in the 10 overs.
Good evening and welcome to the Oman Cricket Academy. Azaiba 11 taking on Ruwi Rangers in the last league game of the fan code Oman D10 match number 28 of the SkyExchange.net presents fan code Oman D10. We are coming to you live from the Oman Cricket Academy. Batting first, Azaiba 11 have put on 106 for 6 in their 10 overs, largely helped by Arsalan Bashir's 38 runs in 20 deliveries. Haitham Bahar 19 of 14, he played a nice cameo. Usman Haider 20 in 10, helping them get past the 100-run mark. Mohammad Rafi was very good with the new ball, though a little costly, but got that wicket. It was Mujibur Ali who stole the show as the night belonged to him. Hat-trick in his very first over. He went for 3 for 20 in his 2 and 1 wicket for Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, the ever so impressive bowler. This means that a completely new Ruwi Rangers side now need 107 runs in their 10 overs in this chase as the umpires make their way to the middle. Mujahid and Balakrishnan, the two umpires for this evening match. Azaiba 11 also will be taking the field. Haitham and Jasim, they've been so good in the middle overs with those gentle medium paces. They've been very fine. Arsalan Bashir, the find of this tournament. And all eyes will be on the Ruwi Rangers. It's a completely new side. That's because they've rested the senior players and they're testing their bench strength at the moment. They put up a very good performance with the ball. All eyes will be on the young, untested opening batting pair of Ruwi Rangers. Remember, Ruwi Rangers have qualified for the Super 4s. They are table toppers at the moment. Below them are Kurum Thunders, Amerat Royals at number 3, and number 4 Boshar Busters at the moment. Number 5 Gubra Giants. At number 6 are the Azaiba 11 side. Can they create havoc? Jasim Ilai will be opening the bowling gear for Azaiba 11. They don't have Imran Mohammed. Remember, he used to take the new ball honours. Hanan Riznan, he got a player of the match award as well very recently in one of the games. 5 sixes for him. Look at that strike rate. 2 to 3.68 in the 4 games. He's been very consistent with the bat and giving him company at the other end. Mujibur Ali, the hat-trick man in the visor. He looks very much like Sanut Ibrahim, may I add. For a second he did confuse me, but he's the hat-trick man and he'll want to carry on the good work with the ball in the middle as well. Jasim Ilahi, don't go by the wickets. He made a very big impact in one of the games to get Azaiba a win against Gubra Giants in the league stages. In the combox, giving me company this evening, Shoaib Ahmed.
Good evening, Mikhail. Yes, Ruwi Rangers have got a lot of changes in their squad, but they would still want to finish on a high. Winning is a habit and they would want to continue that. Wasim and Mujibur. In fact, Mujibur and Hanan Riznan are the two batters for Ruwi Rangers. First ball has been drilled straight down the ground and protection in the deep at long on. So he knows where he's bowling and he's got his fielders just where he wants them to be. 1 run added to the total.
Off the mark are Ruwi Rangers and so is Mujibur. Jasim Ilahi, a new role for him with a new ball. Hanan, he'll be eager to make it count and tell his senior players that he deserves a chance when the team is full strength as well. Again, he goes with the back of the hand delivery, nicely fielded there. Arsalan Bashir, you can't keep him out of action with the bat or in the field. He's making his presence felt. Ruwi Rangers have looked the part in this tournament. Remember, they are the champions in the Oman D20. And once again, they are topping the league stages and are looking good to go the distance in this format as well. Another leg cutter, back of the hand delivery. That's been a stock delivery, getting most of the wickets and also keeping a check on the run flow.
2 runs off the first 3 deliveries. Has been a good start from Jasim, who was there at the toss. Imran Mohammed on your screens right now. Seems to be our director's favorite. Well, that's an edge. It's gone high, and there is a fielder underneath it. Will take it easily, Vakar. And that's wicket number 1 for Ruwi Rangers. Jasim strikes in the very first over. It was important for Azaiba that they strike well and strike early. Jasim has done that. Takes off the edge and into the hands of Vakar. So Mujibur, after a brilliant, spectacular bowling performance, is walking off cheaply with the bat in his hand. 1 of 2. Ruwi Rangers are 2 for 1.
Sanat Ibrahim resting today, not playing for Ruwi Rangers. His entire family here having a day out at the Oman Cricket Academy. 2 Player of the Match awards. A hat-trick as well for him. But this man, I tell you, Khalid Kale, the most impressive batter. Look at that strike rate of 230. And oh, he's been taken. Just as you speak about the impact he's made in the middle, he's found the fielder at short third man. Usman with that catch. And who would have thought that Khalid Kale will depart first ball? The informed batter, the mercurial Khalid Kale, departs for a first ball duck. And it's Jasim Ilahi who once again provides the breakthrough. 2 wickets for him in the very first over. Azaiba 11 are making it count. This was dipping on Usman, but he kept his eyes on the ball and he took that catch. Khalid Kale will go back a little disappointed. It's a golden duck for him. It's 2 for 2 in the first 5 deliveries of the innings.
Five balls, 2 runs, 2 wickets. Jasim, can he take the third and become the 4th man, 4th player to take a hat-trick in this fan code D10? Wasim Ali will be facing the hat-trick ball. Here we go. Plays nicely, survives the hat-trick ball. End of a very successful over from Jasim. Ruwi Rangers are 2 for 2.
ओके सामी ओके है दूसरा कौन है भाई अगर भी आप ऐसे हो जाओ आप हो जाते सगीर तू अंदर ओके सगीर और अंदर आजा आजा अंदर आजा सगीर बस बस ओके
So a lot of players hanging around, enjoying the game of cricket as spectators, if not players. Meanwhile, Haitham Bahar, 6 matches, 2 wickets and an economy of 9.12. We'll start the proceedings from Oman LNG end. Hanan will face him. Oh, nicely cracked onto the offside, into the gap, misfield from the fielder, and it's going to go all the way for 4. Bala Subramanian takes no time to signal that as a 4. Hanan is not going to curtail himself. He is going to play the way he plays. He's got a very free style of batting. If the ball is to be hit, he will hit it regardless of what the situation is. and that is the right thing to do, especially in the power play overs. If you think it's in your slot, you need to go for it. Hanan has quickly moved on to 5 of 3. Haitham has been taken for 4 runs on the very first ball. This time some swing in the air coming in to the right-handed Hanan. Balasubramaniam gives it a wide, and rightly so. Going down the leg side, anything going down that line will be called a wide. So Haitham will have to reload that again. So 5 runs in the very first ball. That's the field placement for Haitham. 2 fielders on the boundary ropes, a deep square leg and a long on which is very wide. That ball coming in again, a good swing in swinger. They have managed to take a single. That's a quick run taken. So with that 1 run, Hanan moves on to 6. Wasim, the new man in, will be facing Haitham for the very first time. Remember, the target that they are chasing, Ruwi Rangers, is 105. And they've already lost 2 of their players. Khalid Kail, one of them, has been the run scorer for Ruwi Rangers. And the other is Mujibur, who's been given a game today. A lot of regulars from the Ruwi Rangers sides have been rested tonight. Sanat Ibrahim, Naseem Khushi, all not playing. They're just happy to take singles right now. But Hanan, I'm sure, will have different plans.
Oh yes, it's been a sedate start here. 2 quick wickets for Ruwi Rangers. They're on the back foot. Haitham and Jasim are doing a very fine job with the ball, taking the pace off it, getting the ball to move sharply. Test here for Ruwi Rangers. Remember, this is not their regular playing strength, not the regular playing 11 as well. They've given the bench strength a good opportunity to go out there and give a good account of themselves. Haitham, the impressive bowler for Azaiba. Once again, just rolls his fingers on that. This could be a run stolen. Yes, it is a single. What a wonderful league phase it's been. 8 teams playing the league phase for 8 days continuously. It's been a packed schedule here at the Oman Cricket Academy, and now with the women's cricket teams also playing from the GCC Championships at the adjacent ground. This venue is a buzz at the moment. It's a carnival-like atmosphere. Oh, he pulls it this time towards the square leg region. There's no protection in the deep. Finally, Wasim gets the bat to do the talking. And a much-needed 4 here for Ruwi Rangers. Things are slowing down for them. They'll need a move on. They're chasing 106. Just straying in length, Haitham. Just digging it short this time around. At that pace, it's easy pickings for any batter. Second over in progress. Ruwi Rangers 14 for 2. 2 fours off this over. Haitham has been a touch expensive. Only 2 coming off the first, 12 coming off the second. With 1 ball to go. Oh, he's played that down leg once again. Straying in line, drifting towards that region. Akmal Shehzad was very impressive in the D20s. Didn't quite have a great outing in the D10. This time, it would have been a perfect delivery to a right-handed batter. Just around the off stump, drawing him forward. The line needs to alter each time. Once again, it's been picked up from the leg side region, and it goes the distance. It's a flat 6 over here. Very good shot by Wasim. He's trying to play a captain's knock in the middle, and it'll delight the dugout as well. A very costly over. 19 coming off it, 2 gone. It's 21 for 2.
Bowler coming right arm over.
Abhishek Shekhawat, the Games and Development Manager of Oman Cricket, Shreyas, who handles the digital aspect. And all of a sudden the spotlight and camera is on Imran Mohammad. And the pacer was creating a lot of buzz around his name and action. 4 wickets for him in the 7 games. Economy close to 12. He'll operate the 3rd over from the Oman tail end. Oh, look at that swing. Look at the movement. That one swung a distance. Though it's a wide.
It is a wide. He'll have to bowl that again. Imran has a very, very good and very rhythmic, very nice bowling action. That's gone way too wide. Here we go again. Short ball has been nudged towards Waqar Rao for a single. Predominantly bowls that short ball a lot. Can he bowl a lot fuller so that he allows the ball to swing in the air? And that's when it will be a lot more difficult for batters to score runs off him. If he bowls short, it's easier to play and guide the ball with the pace that he has. So someone needs to go up and tell him that he needs to bowl a lot fuller. Especially now since he realized on the very first ball that there is some movement in the air. Oh, that's a good ball. Slower delivery but guided well. Third man fielder will cut that off. Another run taken. Hanan is on 8 of 6. He's had a good start to his D10 career. When he came into bat, he was playing in place of Sanat Ibrahim. He got an opportunity to open the innings and he did well for himself. Here we go, Imran Mohammad again. And some movement in the air, but wide, signalled by the umpire. They've taken a run. That's cheeky. Just a slight fumble from Akmal Shehzad, and that's allowed them to go for that 1 run. So where it was just a wide, now it's going to be 2 runs that will be added to the total. Short ball again, the slower delivery. So he's bowling 2 kinds of deliveries. One is a shorter, slower delivery. The other is a wide. Needs to be a lot more consistent. And that has been our point of discussion all throughout the fan code Oman D10. He has everything that you need as a fast bowler. Just one major thing missing. Consistency. Bowls a good short ball, pulled up in the air, hasn't timed it. Will land safely. That's a stingy bouncer. Hanan was not expecting that.
Just generating some extra pace this time around and also getting good carry there. Steep bounce, not in control of that one. Osman. Beg your pardon, that was Hanan.
Another short ball, that's quick. He was beaten for that pace and that could be out. Direct hit would have been curtains. Wasim couldn't handle that pace of Imran. closed his eyes at the last moment. That could have gone and hit him around the rib cage. Look at that. Just hurried on to him. Hit the top half of the bat. So when he bowls well, he bowls really well. And when he doesn't, he looks like a rookie.
Mixing brilliance with mediocrity in the middle there. Imran. Pitching it up this time. Oh, that's a very poor effort. Lapse in concentration. What's supposed to be a dot ball ends up being a single. It's been a very lengthy over. 8 deliveries bowled, 3 gone. It's 30 for 2.
आ जाओ ना, एक महीना अंदर आएगा। ओके अंदर आ जा, अंदर आ जा। आजा बाहर निकल, बाहर निकल, बाहर निकल। स्टैंड जा, स्टैंड के। आजा अंदर आजा।
So a very lengthy over there by Imran, the third over, and now Sagir has been introduced into the bowling attack.
He always does that, doesn't he, Imran Mohammed? 2 overs, he tries to bowl 4 in that.
All his stories are very long. No short stories in his over. Oh, he almost dragged that onto the stumps. Quick to get rid of it. Hanan could have so easily popped it onto the stumps. Got stuck in between his thigh and the padding. All he had to do was just lift it out and keep it aside.
Yes, it got stuck in his pad and then quickly removed it before any fielder could come and take it from him. Oh, that's a much better shot. Beautiful. That sound of the bat says it all. He's brought some energy out there in the field and here in the com box as well. Much needed boundary that has given us something to talk about. Hanan, with that pull, has scored half a dozen.
Oh yes, that is a very good shot by Hanan. Very small frame, but when he packs a punch, he can really hit them hard. Sagir under pressure at the moment. Short and wide. Fielder at covers is on the 30-yard circle, so that'll be a single. An easy single there. So Ruwi Rangers are chugging along at the moment to the target of 106. They've lost early wickets. They're rebuilding at the moment. Hanan is looking good as always, 17 in 11. And Wasim has played some very attractive shots in the middle.
Oh, another sweet sound of the bat. I don't have to look any further. It's going and it's gone the distance. That's a biggie.
Oh yes. Look at the connection in that shot. The moment he got stuck underneath that one, boom! He creamed it into the deep square leg region. What a shot! Wasim Ali is a very fine talent in the ranks of Oman cricket, and today he's enjoying the responsibility as leader, captaining the side in the absence of his senior players.
Well, he is a handy all-rounder. We've seen him bat, we've seen him bowl, and now he's come out to bat in a tricky situation. That's another poor delivery, but this time he gets even better. Decides to go towards the long on fence and does it with a lot of ease, a lot of comfort. Well, that was short and wide, and he's played it towards the square leg. In fact, it's gone towards the fine leg region, and that's half a dozen more.
Oh yes, very poor bowling here by Sagir. He's conceded 3 sixes already, and all the deliveries have been just bowled at a very gentle pace and poor length. This was helped towards the leg side region. Once again goes big. It's a stand and deliver shot, and that is a big power hit, let me tell you. He's dealing in sixes, and his captain there, Sanat Ibrahim, almost went leather hunting as well. And there you can see it's Sanat actually who's on the job of retrieving the ball from there in the stands. There you can see. Thank you, Captain Sanat. Looks like the ball will take some time. 4 overs gone. It's 55 for 2.
Four overs gone, 55 for 2 is the score. And Hanan Rizwan with Wasim Ali are cruising at the moment. 32 for Wasim Ali in just 10 deliveries.
Oh yes, Wasim Ali has just come and changed and turned the game on its head in a matter of few deliveries. That last over by Sagir, 25 runs coming off it. There were 35 in 3 overs. Beg your pardon, 30 in 3 overs. And after the 4th over, they are 55 for 2. And in comes Jasim Ilahi for his 2nd over. He can put the brakes on the run scoring. Not really. That's been drifted down leg, straying down the leg side, and that will be a 4. Despite the valiant attempt, despite all of it, we'll have to check that upstairs. But looks like the umpire has signaled wide, but he's happy with that fielding effort and he's not referring it upstairs. Interesting call as they ran 3 runs here.
Covering. Coming right arm over.
Wasim Ali, he is on fire at the moment with that willow of his. 32 in 10, he's middling them with ease. What timing. Checked his shot in the end. They steal a single towards backward point. Very good cricket, sensible. Wasim Ali and the story of his sixes. There you see, effortless, just picks it from middle and dispatches it over square leg. That was down the leg, helped it towards fine leg. And then this one, stand and deliver. It was more of a no-look shot that went over the cow corner region. What power hitting here by Wasim Ali.
Pulls another slower delivery, but closer to the batsman Hanan. He plays it back and no opportunity for any run whatsoever. Wasim Ali, he hit some really lusty blows and the sound of the bat was so sweet. Another Yorker delivery. Jasim has resorted to the time-tested formula of bowling Yorkers. Keep calm and bowl Yorkers seems to be the mantra for Jasim. Just like the bowlers like the sound of timber, the batters like the sound of the ball meeting the middle of the bat.
And flying into the stands, Shoaib. Sometimes I'm confused whether I'm a batter or a bowler, because I like both the sounds. Oh, goes for glory once again, gets an inside edge that could have easily just dragged onto the stumps.
So let's put you in a fix here. Which sound do you like more? The sound of the bat, the ball meeting the middle of the bat, or is it the sound of timber?
Well, we'll just keep it safe. I like the sound of commentary at the moment. That's where we are in the comm box, but enjoying the quality of cricket as well. All right then. That is straying down leg, an ambitious appeal, more of excitement, and in the process it's an overthrow. They'll steal a single as well. What was supposed to be a dot ball ends up adding to the scorecard.
Four deliveries bowled so far. 62 is the score. In fact, 5 with that leg by. So one more ball to go. As of now, they're cruising. Yes, they lost 2 wickets, but then there's a partnership building up between Wasim and Hanan. This time he's taken the aerial route yet again. Slower delivery, was anticipating that. He waited for it and he's played it up and over the long on fielder. And to add some more drama into it, it's a no ball. Free hit signaled by the umpire. And that means it's going to be a license for Wasim to go for that aerial shot yet again. A much better ball. Almost a Yorker. Had to dig that out. Wasim plays it for a single to end the over. 5 overs gone. It's 71 for 2.
ठीक है ठीक है
Asif Al Balushi has been introduced into the attack. Ruwi Rangers in the driver's seat, courtesy the bat of Wasim Ali doing the talking. Right arm off spinner. Just the perfect kind of delivery to leave the left-handed batter. Change in box, giving me company is Ashok Purohit. And what a time to come in, Ashok.
Absolutely thrilling time. Very good evening, Mikhail. Let's see what's up next. This time he connects it, and this is handsomely connected into the gallery. Deposited in the gallery. What a way to welcome Asif Al Balushi. The first 6 of the first ball of his over.
And that reaction as well after the 6 coming from Wasim Ali. It is all too simple at the moment, he says. That was short, that was slow. Nothing delivery, just coming on to the bat. And he dispatches that over mid-wicket.
This time a slow ball down the leg stump. A wide. Bala gives a wide. Expected decision. Ruwi Rangers require 28 of 29. Very much on the course. Wasim Ali leading by an example. Already scored 47 of 15. Hanan on strike. 18 of 14. Asif. This time a very slow full toss. Fails to exploit that loosener. Hanan just picks up a single.
Yes, and what I like about the approach of Hanan is that he's not really got carried away by the power hitting of Wasim. He's happy playing second fiddle. He's happy just rotating the singles. And he's happy just spending time in the middle and watching his captain play the big hits.
Absolutely terrific. And this time he goes again. Wasim is in a murderous form. No mercy shown to the bowler. This is again deposited in the empty seats. And that's a big, wonderful 50. 53 of 16. What a way to reach the mark. What a way to reach the milestone.
And quick pace as well. We saw Jatinder get to 50 in 13 deliveries. Wasim Ali gets to 50 in 16 deliveries. The second fastest T10 50 in the Oman D10 competition. What a fine display it's been of 6 hitting in the middle. Once again looks to go big. Hits it towards the mid-wicket region. And Imran Muhammad, he'll have to be alert in the field because that's the area Wasim Ali is targeting.
Looked like a rabbit in day's light. Imran, after the 2 sixes, failed to collect a simple straight push. But lucky the ball didn't trickle to the boundary. Hanan back on strike. Wide ball, but this has been smashed to the cover region. Extra cover fielder there. Just a single. Wasim Ali back on strike. Wasim Ali would be looking to hurry up things. Seems to be in a tearing hurry to reach home.
Oh yes, they're table toppers for a reason, and they're showing it why. Bench strength as well, looking very strong. Again goes big, does not quite middle it. The bat turning in the hand. Will they look for the two? Imran Mohammed, they're converging on the ball and keeping it to 1. What another wonderful over it's been here for the Ruby Rangers. 18 needed in 24, 6 gone. It's 89 for 2.
Captain -4. 4 minutes, -4 minutes. Paid up 3.
So after the fall of quick wickets of Mujibur and Khalid Kel, it's Wasim Ali show all through. 55 of just 18. Giving him company is Hanan Riznain, not out on 20. Terrific batting from Wasim Ali.
Oh yes, the high point of this innings has been two senior statesmen there, Khalid Rashid and Zishan Siddiqui, the video analyst of Oman Cricket. And Khalid Rashid, he's also rendered a lot of service to Oman Cricket. And just coming back to Ruvi Rangers, despite Khalid Kale's failure, they've made very easy work of this total.
That shows the bench strength they have. Absolutely. Right on the top, table toppers, Ruvi Rangers. And this time, Wasim Ali does it very well. Smart cricket there. Picks up a single. Good start for Sami. Hanan Riznain gets back to the strike. Ruby Rangers require 17 of 23. Ubaidullah seen on the right of the screen, enjoying with his friends.
Mohsin from Gubra Giants as well. It's the end of the tournament for them. Nicely played, full phase of the bat. You could see the bat maker's name as well. And those forearms, the left forearm coming on top of the shoulder. Oh, that's a wonderful shot.
A textbook drive.
Some dew. That's why gripping the ball won't be easy. Just saw Sami wiping the ball with his t-shirt.
That's a poor delivery and deposited into the Oman Cricket headquarters. That's a wonderful 6. So 6 hitting, the slugfest continues. 6 is raining off the blade of Wasim Ali.
Another full delivery bowled on the pads. Wasim Ali says, okay, it's my day and I'll make the most of it. Another very good shot. How well has he batted? 10 in 21 now. Ruvi Rangers will remain on the top of the points table in the group stage.
Good ball, good comeback from Sami. Wasim Ali seeing the ball so well, takes up a single. Ruvi Rangers now require 9 of 20. They are cruising to the victory. Looks to be a formality now from here.
Oh yes, 8 days of cricket. 28 matches in the league stage. Teams going all out at each other. What a tournament the Oman D10 has been.
This time once again Sami bowls a Yorker length. Hanan does well to dig it out. No run, a red dot ball.
I wonder why is Sami in a hurry to get back to his run-up. He can take his time.
Seems to be in a hurry. That's a full toss. And given the due treatment, a big 6. So 6 is coming thick and fast. This is Hanan's time to hit one more 6.
6 in the city of Oman. And it continues from the bats of Wasim Ali and Hanan Riznan. 7 gone, it's 104 for 2.
So Ruwi Rangers almost on the cusp of victory. 3 required of 18. And Wasim Ali goes for a wild sweep. Didn't get to the pitch of the ball.
Wasim Ali has been smiling ever since he's walked into bat and he scored his runs laughing. That's how easy it has been. This time he cuts that away towards backward point. This could be a throw at the non-striker's end. Will that be referred upstairs? For a brief second I felt that he had plonked his bat and not grounded it while getting back to the non-striker's end.
He did well to reach the non-striker's end. So 2 of 16. A mere formality from here. Hanan on a strike. The dugout wrapping up things, packing up the bags. They know that they are done and through as table toppers. And this time Hanan hits it over. And what a way to finish. What a way to finish. Fantastic 6. And that's victory for Ruwi Rangers. A comfortable victory. They cruise to victory in scoring 111 for the loss of 2 wickets in 7.3 overs. And that's the captain, regular captain Sanut Ibrahim, applauding his teammates, the bench strength. They have come out good. And they go into the Super 4 with the momentum in the side. 7 victories on trot.
Oh yes, they've had a wonderful outing here in the Oman D10. Ruwi Rangers have played the part. It's a photo finish by Hanan Riznan with a 6 of that delivery to get them the winning runs. Azaiba 11 have clearly come out to the park with a plan and they've done exceptionally well in the Oman D10, surprising everybody with their performance. Wasim Ali, what an innings it's been for him, stand-in skipper. He has a lot to offer to Oman cricket in the coming years. Arsalan Bashir has been the find of the tournament, more than 230 runs in the Oman D10. This has been a very fine competition, one filled with a lot of quality and more importantly camaraderie, as well as all the cricketers in Oman cricket have had the opportunity to have the first taste of T10 cricket ever in their lives. As the teams exchange pleasantries, we have to make note of the Ruwi Rangers performance. It was a bench strength that was tested, senior players were rested and they came out to the park and decimated the opposition, ensuring they keep that winning momentum in play.
Absolutely so true. Ruwi Rangers have been steamrolling their opponents. They have been excellent all-round cricket, whether it's batting, whether it's fielding, whether it's bowling. Hanan Riznan not out on 33, but it's Wasim Ali, 23 balls, 64, that stands out and he dominates it like anyone. That's a headline for Wasim Ali. Wasim Ali absolutely superb. 111 for 2.
Not much when it came to the bowling. Jasim Alahi though was the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 17 for him. The only 2 wickets that fell came courtesy Jasim Alahi. 7 bowlers were used by Azaiba 11, but nobody really tasting success as Ruwi Rangers made little work of this total and got it in 7.3 overs. It was a batting show here by Ruwi Rangers and it was Mujibur who lost his wicket very early in the innings, but Hanan Riznan looking nice. Khalid Kale departed and after that it was one-way traffic. Wasim and Hanan. Wasim particularly was severe on the bowlers as he was held by some ordinary bowling and he carted the ball to all parts of the ground and was dealing in only 6s.
Yes, 6s came thick and fast. Rained at the Oman Cricket Academy. Wasim Ali showed no mercy there, dispatching the bowlers all around the park. He was severe on a length ball, he was severe on the short ball, and full tosses went for plenty. There was no stopping, and Hanan joined the party with some beautiful hits later in the innings. And that's another hit. What a wonderful hitting of 6s we saw in Ruwi Rangers' chase.
Quick look at the match summary. A confirmation. Ruwi Rangers winning by 8 wickets. Batting first, Azaiba 11 managed 106. Arsalan Bashir 38 of 20 once again shown with the bat. Usman Haitham got starts but couldn't really convert. Haitham was unbeaten on 19 of 14. In fact, he was dismissed. Wasim Ali was the pick of the batsman in the chase. 64 of 23. The stand-in skipper stood out and stood up for the chase of this total. Hanan looked good for his 33, and Jasim Ali 2 for 17 was the only 2 wickets he got of Ruwi Rangers. So Ruwi Rangers winning by 8 wickets, and a confirmation of where teams stand as they progress into the Super 4. So here they are, Ruwi Rangers, Kurum Thunders, Amerat Royals and Boshur Busters make it to the Super 4, and it's Ruwi Rangers who rule the roost with 12 points. They lost only one game in the entire tournament, and their net run rate as well impressive. It's been a terrible outing for Kuwait Warriors and Darset Titans. They played out a match today and went on to win that one game, Kuwait Warriors, but Azaiba, Gobra just narrowly missing out, and had they got a few wins in the middle, this could have been a completely different scenario. Nevertheless, Ruwi, Kurum, Amerat and Boshur will storm into the Super 4s. We'll head into a short break, but when we come back, we'll bring you the presentation.
Good evening and welcome once again to the post-match presentation of the final league game of SkyExchange.net presents fan code Oman D10. Ruwi Rangers taking on Azaiba 11. Ruwi Rangers, the champion side they are, continued that brilliant run of form